Hey folks, this is Straight Dope. Well, it's time for me to comment on the controversy surrounding the recent removal of my video due to a copyright claim. On Sunday night, my video entitled The Straight Dope on Brett Keane, aka The Stallion 76, was taken down, presumably because Brett Keane DMCA'd it. Since I'm entirely confident that the content of the video falls comfortably under the protection of fair use, I immediately sent a counter notice to the YouTube copyright department. Now, there seems to be some confusion regarding flagging and filing DMCAs. I want to clear this up quickly. Flagging is a YouTube feature that brings a video to the attention of the administrators. Whether or not they actually review videos that are flagged is a separate issue, but the point is that it is YouTube's discretion whether or not to keep a video available on the site. Contrarily, a DMCA is a legal claim that YouTube is forced to honor. They must remove the video immediately, pending a counter notice. The procedure to be followed is outlined in the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, by which YouTube is bound. I was DMCA'd, not flagged. This event has sparked a lot of debate over whether or not the claim actually came from Brett or someone fraudulently claiming to be him. It doesn't seem likely to me that it was anybody but Brett Keane, and I'll go over the facts to explain why. The first scenario is that someone pretending to be Brett Keane decided to illegally file a DMCA claim to have a video critical of Brett taken down. There are only two possible motivations for this that I can figure. The first, as Gimme a Break Man mentioned, is that the person in question wanted to make Brett look bad. Since my video did a decent job of that to begin with, why would this person choose it over any other? Why go after a video that discusses Brett's e-begging, abuse charges, plagiarism, and doc dropping? It really doesn't seem to hold water. The second possible motivation for falsely filing the DMCA using Brett's name is that the person is Brett's supporter and simply wanted to make my video go away. If that's the case, this person didn't do Brett any favors. I of course don't give much credit to the intelligence of any Brett Keane fan, but using Brett's name to DMCA a video that discusses him filing false DMCAs is beyond stupid. That's wearing a helmet and being force-fed applesauce stupid. So if scenario number one is what occurred, no matter what the motivation of the claimant was, what they did was completely counterproductive to their cause. Scenario number two, of course, is that Brett Keane filed the DMCA himself. The motivation is obvious. The video outlines the true series of events that led to Brett's initial suspension, events that he tries so hard to ignore or redefine. There are a few facts that support this scenario. For instance, he has filed many false DMCAs in the past. He had definitely seen the video and blocked me from his channel in response to it. He recently tried to pretend he hadn't seen it and didn't know about my channel. However, I have PMs from him which show otherwise. He didn't DMCA the video until he lost his Stallion 76 channel, which was his most successful comeback attempt to date. That kind of setback could very likely have made Brett frustrated and reckless. At the same time, he's trying to rally support from the atheist community to get his account reinstated. It's understandable that he might not want a video floating around explaining why he deserved to be banned in the first place. In my view, it makes a lot more sense to believe that Brett Keane filed the DMCA, as the notice states, than to speculate that maybe some really stupid person went out of their way to commit a counterproductive act of fraud. Unfortunately, there's no way for us to know for sure. Assuming that Brett did indeed file the DMCA, by filing my counter notice I have provided my personal information to a known doc dropper. When Brett was called to deny making the DMCA claim, rather than directly stating that he didn't have my video taken down, he avoided identifying me and proceeded to play the victim.
And I'm getting comments as well as emails from people asking me, did you flag some dude? Did you fucking do a DMCA? And I have to type no, 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 no over and over.
So now Brett has put out a few videos directed at me, claiming to have exposed me as a Christian, taking my words out of context, and basically using his usual tactics and trying once again to play the atheist martyr. I'll direct the rest of this video to Brett regarding his new batch of lies. This is going to be fun.
I was recently given the opportunity through email to check out the video that people were claiming that I DMCA'd. Now, it's just a few people who are claiming that, and of course I've already admitted to not doing that. But I was curious about something because when I got the opportunity to check out this guy's video site, the Straight Dope person.
As I noted earlier, you saw my video as soon as I posted it. I submitted it as a video response to one of yours, and you sent me a private message calling me a troll. We exchanged 3 messages, and you blocked me.
From what I've watched in his videos where he personally attacks people and insults the way they look and the way they talk and the way they sound, I didn't see in any one of his videos where he ever expresses what his religious views are or what his ideology is. There's no videos on there where he talks about how he feels about the government or how he feels about religion or anything. Just personal attack videos, troll videos.
Actually, my video towards the Angry Canuck does provide a bit of an overview of my political position. I also advocate secularism and denounce discrimination.
So what I wonder, Coughlin, is this person a Christian? The reason why I ask this is because it's usually Christians who make troll videos to me where they attack my weight and they attack the way I look, they attack my writing ability, they attack the way I am when it comes to being articulate.
I don't know why you're asking Coughlin this question, because Coughlin doesn't know the answer. I'll answer for you. I'm not a Christian. I'm a strong atheist. Therefore, I have respect for the truth and feel the need to counter assholes like you who don't. The rest of this video is limp-dicked fluff, so let's move on to the next one, in which you expose me.
By the way, Straight Dope, before we continue watching your video where you attack people and make these stupid-ass little insults, I found your other account, the one where you basically are called James the Christian, who goes after Muslims as well as has several videos attacking me. I found it. You're a Christian who lies and makes up shit in order to attack atheists, and you hide behind these screens never showing yourself. You've lowered the pitch on your voice, but anybody that's got any software can easily speed up the voice a tad bit and they can tell that it's you. You've slowed it down so you think that people wouldn't be able to figure out who it is.
Oh fuck no! You got me, Brett. You're just too damn good at this. Nothing gets past you, eh? You know, in my removed video, I stated you always insist that your haters are a maximum of about 6 people pretending to be hundreds. Thanks for providing an example for us all. It doesn't take too much to debunk this ridiculous claim. Let's have a quick listen to this James guy.
God commands Christians to love our enemies. And so, that command has not changed by divine revelation. Like I said, specific cases, in a time, and we have moral reasoning that isn't something God would command now of days.
Okay, anyone who believes that we're the same person needs to have their hearing checked. Now Brett, you have editing software, don't you? If it's so easy to speed up my voice and make me sound like James, why don't you demonstrate for us?
Let's enjoy a small dose of irony, shall we?
Yes.
You are the biggest fucking pussy on YouTube. You're a bigger pussy than Venom Fang, Jesus Freak, or any fucking theist that you make fun of. You are a fucking pussbag.
Ah, that's the stuff. The big...
You notice, ladies and gentlemen, that he uses a video clip where Saturn Films is saying some rough shit about Christians, where he says Jesus Freak and Venom Fang. Notice it's all Christians. Now, why would this guy want to defend Christians for, who atheists have had a very, very hard deal with? Just recently, James made some videos towards me saying that I lied about Venom Fang X, screwing people over as well as a children's hospital. Next.
Biggest pussy I've ever seen on the internet calling someone else a pussy. So
he's defending Christians.
I obviously was not defending any Christians. In fact, I wasn't defending anybody. That was a pathetic attempt at spinning a short segment of my video, and it's ultimately ineffectual since anyone can watch the original and see the actual context. Anyway, basically the rest of your video consists of challenging me to show my face on camera. That's not the way I choose to make my videos, and it has no effect on the validity of the content. But Brett, I have a challenge for you. You say you lost your Stallion76 account due to false flagging. I think YouTube simply shut you down again for being a banned user, as they've done several times before. You claim that YouTube gave you permission to open a new account, that your account was legitimate, and you were just another victim of the faulty flagging system. If you want people to rally behind you, mirror your video, and petition YouTube on your behalf, then I think you should prove that it was false flagging that resulted in your suspension. It won't be difficult to do, and if you provide the evidence, then I'll no longer object to people supporting your return. Personally, I don't think doc droppers should get a second chance, But if YouTube made that decision, that's up to them. So Brett, I challenge you to show us convincing screen captures of the following. First, the email from YouTube giving you permission to open a new account. Then, the 3 emails telling you received strikes on your account, and especially the last one that says your account was suspended due to the 3rd strike. If you don't do this, I'll continue to assume that you were never supposed to be back on YouTube and you are not the victim of false flagging. Have a good day.